Stephen Caracappa and Louis Eppolito, former NYPD detectives, became notorious for their criminal activities conducted on behalf of the American Mafia's 5 families, mainly the Lucchese and Gambino crime families, earning them the moniker Mafia Cops. Stephen Caracappa, born in 1942, served in the NYPD's Organized Crime Homicide Unit from the late 1970s until his retirement on a disability pension in 1992 when he moved to Las Vegas. Louis Eppolito was born 1948 in Brooklyn, New York, and had family ties to the Gambino crime family. His uncle and cousin were murdered by both Gaggi and Gambino soldier Roy DeMeo, with the permission of Gambino boss Paul Castellano. Eppolito concealed this information on his NYPD application. Rising to detective in 1977, he was suspected but cleared of passing NYPD intelligence to the Mafia in 1983. He wrote a book, and after meeting actor Joe Pesci in Café Central, Eppolito had a minor career as an actor, with small roles in movies including Predator 2 and Goodfellas. By 1985, federal authorities had identified Caracappa and Eppolito as Mafia associates. Lucchese underboss Anthony "Gaspipe" Casso later revealed that he and his boss had paid the detectives $375,000 in bribes and for murder contracts starting in 1985. The detectives were involved in several high-profile hits, including those of Gambino associate James Hidell, who they abducted and brought to a garage for Casso, and Lucchese member Bruno Facciolo. They also hit Gambino capo Edward Eddie Lino in 1990. Even after moving to Las Vegas, Caracappa and Eppolito remained involved in mafia activities. They were involved in failed plots to murder John Jr. Gotti and Lucchese underboss Stephen Wonderboy Cray. They also conspired to kill former Gambino underboss Salvatore "Sammy the Bull" Gravano in the late 1990s. Their arrest in March 2005 followed a lengthy investigation and the testimony of Burton Kaplan. They were charged with racketeering conspiracy, including murder, kidnapping, witness tampering, obstruction of justice, money laundering, and drug trafficking. These crimes spanned from the mid-1980s to the mid-2000s. Initially, their convictions were overturned on a technicality, but were later reinstated by a federal appeals court. New York City paid $18.4 million to settle lawsuits from the families of their victims. Convicted in 2006, they were sentenced to life imprisonment in 2009. Caracappa died of cancer in 2017, while incarcerated at a federal prison in North Carolina. Eppolito died in 2019, in federal custody in Tucson, Arizona, putting an end to one of the most shameful chapters for law enforcement.